So Governor Ron DeSantis in Florida wants to eliminate property taxes. Of course, when a lot of people hear this, they immediately say their knee-jerk reaction is, what about essential services? Firefighters, police, teachers, all these things. Let's understand the numbers. Essential services, first of all, won't go away. They won't change. But you got to understand the numbers to understand why. And I researched this. In 2019, the total property tax revenue for the state of Florida was between $31 and $32 billion for the entire state. There's a lot of figures that somewhat differ from that, but in general, that's correct. In 2024, it went up to $56 billion. It's about a 75% increase. Did essential services see a 75% raise in their salaries? Absolutely not. So why are we so focused on essential services for property taxes? Where is all that extra money going? What are the counties and municipalities doing with it? They don't need to ask your permission as a voter and say, can we spend this on XYZ? No, they just take it from their coffers and they spend it because the values are going up so they could charge more. Of course, this hurts affordability. Everyone talks about affordability as only being the price. There's so many factors. There's the price, there's taxes, there's insurance, there's interest rate. All of that together affects affordability. Now, we said in 2019, about $32 billion in property taxes statewide. 2024, about $56 billion property taxes statewide. Homestead exemptions. So the houses around me in the Florida Keys, most of them are second homes. So they don't have a homestead exemption on them. My house does have a homestead exemption because it's where I live. My investment properties do not. My commercial property does not. Strip malls do not. Office buildings do not. If we were to eliminate property taxes for only homestead, only primary residences, your owner-occupied residence, that's 30% of all the property taxes. Go back to this $56 billion in tax revenue in 2024, take off 30%, and we're still over and above where we were in 2019. We're about $7 billion higher, $39 billion in tax revenue. We can give raises to all the essential services. We don't have to add all this extra stuff that the municipalities are spending money on. Now the municipalities need to go to the voters and say, we want to spend more money on this. So we want to increase your taxes on hotels or on spending, whatever it is. They have to ask your permission to tax you more to use it for these other things. To me, that's fair. Now, some will say, well, what about the renters? They're disadvantaged because they're poor. Not all renters are poor. I have someone renting my house. She does a phenomenal job, single mom, $3,600 a month is the rent there. That's what it is. That's not a poor person. That's just someone that, for whatever reason, was not able to purchase the property. Now, what if you eliminate $500 a month from most properties in that expense by taking away property tax? That'll make it way more affordable for a lot of first-time homebuyers. A lot of these renters now have an opportunity to buy something. That's like a drop of $100,000 in prices. So you don't need prices to come down $100,000. You just need the taxes to go away. Why should a senior, someone who's been living in their house for 20, 30 years, that's in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, be forced to pay property taxes on a paid-off home? I see that all the time, offering reverse mortgages where clients only make $1,000 a month of Social Security, yet they've got to continue paying property taxes. Where's that money going? Why did they increase by 75%? There's a lot to this, and the more I understand it, the better I see that this is totally possible, and I think it will be possible. I think we will see property tax reform in one way or another. Are we going to see that 30% completely eliminated in the homestead? I hope so. I think that's the best result. Right now, they want to put the different options out to the voters of different plans that are recommended, but if you have more than one option on the ballot in November, it's not going to fly. So hopefully we do get to a point where there's just one option, and I hope it's the one that where they're removing the homestead property taxes. And if that's on the ballot in November and it passes by 60% of the voters, then we will see huge tax reform in Florida. We will see values skyrocket. Hopefully a lot of first-time home buyers are taking advantage of that, but you'll also see people that before were stuck in their homes that are able to move out and upgrade or even downsize. Mortgage Nerd out.